Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a love and relationship reading for Aries from the 10th to the 23rd of September 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs for more complete picture. If you want a personal reading, I've put the details of my website and my email address in the description box, so please contact me. I've also put the decks I'm using in the description box and links to Amazon and email if you wish to purchase those decks. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if these messages resonate with you. So I'm just going to do a general energy read for you, and this card wants to come out, and then I will do a general tarot reading. So the first card is moving on. It just wanted to come out, that card. So the first card is moving on, and this is the first card that wanted to come out. So you might have been in a relationship and now you are moving on to something different. And you wanted a commitment to come out of the relationship, but maybe this person didn't want to give you this commitment. Maybe maybe you want to move on. This is being on your mind, but you are afraid to do it. You're afraid, fear to act. So maybe you're thinking about moving on. You want a commitment, but you are afraid to act. To move on, to break it up. So there's a lot of sacrifice and compromise that you have been making in the past with this relationship. And there's been a lot of hidden secrets. So this person has been keeping a lot of things from you. And you have been making a lot of compromises to accommodate this particular person. But now it seems like you're making up your mind that you're not going to compromise anymore. And you're just a bit hesitant to actually make that decision. Maybe this person doesn't want to commit, so you are a bit hesitant to make the condition, your mind up, the fear to act. So, you want a sense of fulfillment to come into your life, and maybe this relationship is bringing just too much of drama. There might be too many arguments, too much of problems that are involved in this relationship, and you want a sense of fulfillment, you want a sense of security. So that is why you have decided that, this might be the best thing for you to do to move on, but you haven't done it yet, but you are making up your mind as to what you want to do. So that's the energies for that week. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this deck. I have shuffled it. Just cut these cards. Okay, so a message coming in for you as being the general energy of this card. So something new coming to take you out of that place that you are in. Some kind of message coming in that will change the course of the way you go, change your path. Now this is Mercury in Gemini, so there might be some travel involved once you get this message. So it might be a business trip that you're taking, some sort of message coming in for you. And maybe this implies, because Gemini, deals with usually short trips. So maybe you'll be taking some sort of, short distance trip following this message. It might be to do with work, or something that involves, a very short vacation. It could be, but something coming in for you to help you move. So there's a lot of movement. You might be going away, if you're living in a city, you might be traveling away from that city, if you can see, and going off maybe into the countryside. So not a very, very long distance that you're traveling. It could be something that you travel over water, you can see over here. So a short trip coming up for you. Or some news. because Mercury also rules communications. It rules, maybe there is some news coming in as well that will change the way things are. So going on with you, oh goodness, there is so much of fighting and arguments going on around you, a lot of battling going on, and all of this has got Aries in it, Mars in Aries, so you are having to fight a lot and defend yourself quite a bit, and you are behaving like the true Aryan that you are in this particular situation. So you are standing up for yourself, and you are not taking any nonsense really, and you are showing people your full power. So full power is in Aries, because you've got Mars in Aries in this card, so there's a lot of arguments and things going on over here. This person that you are arguing with is a pretty stiff competition, if you like, and then you've got this Mars in Aries in this card, so you are winning the battles, but it is it's very aggressive fighting, very, very vocal. There's a lot of energy in those fighting. So they've got two cards crossing each other. So you are winning your battles, your arguments that you're having, but there's so much of disagreement and so much of negative energy that's there. You can see the sky is very, very red over here. So it's very, and there's a lot of red in these cards. So it's very aggressive energy, very upsetting energy. So looks like in the past year you've been really worried about money and finances. You've been really trying to save money and not to spend a lot in your life. So you've got this card of trying to cling on to make sure that you are putting aside money, not spending so much of money. And also maybe it's a card that shows that you're trying to cling on to everything that's material about your life. If you have a home, you're trying not to lose it. If you're if you have a relationship, you're trying to not lose it. So you're trying to cling on to the things that are very physical, that are very materialistic, the things that are that have substance in your life. Because this is a card with Venus in Taurus, so this is a card of money, of materialism. And you've got Virgo as well over there. So you are trying to cling on to those things that you have give value to. So it's your home, your car, your money, your relationship, things that are materialistic in your life, your values. And in the last 3 months you've been feeling very, very trapped, very, very manipulated. Like things are going on and you can't control these events. So things are happening around you, people are doing things around you, and you are just stuck there, and you just have to take what is going on, and you haven't got any control over what is going on around you. And maybe you feel like this person that you're with is also somebody that is really controlling you, and they're not allowing you to get out of this cocoon that you are in, this little bubble that you are in, and they're doing things to you, or doing things, changing events, and you just don't have any control, because you can see this person is in this little bottle, and they've just got their head down, and they just have to accept what's happening, because they're inside the bottle, and whoever's doing it is doing it like from outside the bottle. The magician is working from outside. So this person is doing things to you and changing the environment, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And this is probably the thing that has led to all these fights and arguments that are going on, because you're getting really frustrated and very, very angry and very, very unhappy about it. And you could be rushing into arguments for absolutely no reason at all sometimes, because you can see this is also a Mars in Aries card, and it is showing that there's explosions going on, and there you are with your sword rushing into battle. So a lot of fighting, lots of arguments. Maybe your temper is very quick at this particular moment. Maybe the other person's temper is very quick at the moment. But since this has got so much of Aries in it, I would assume that this is you who is just flying off the handle very quickly. So you seem to have lost a little bit of control of your emotions at the moment. You don't seem to have that balance anymore, and that might be based on the fact that you feel so restricted, so tied up, and you feel very unhappy to be in this situation. So you want to get back into your spirituality, and you need to go and look for somebody that you can ask for some sort of spiritual advice. Now, I'm not saying talking about going and getting professional counseling, because this has got Jupiter in Sagittarius, and this would indicate that you need to get back into your religious beliefs again. There's somebody that you need to go and ask for some sort of spiritual guidance from. Maybe you need to get on the internet and join some sort of spiritual group, but you need to get that spiritual guidance to bring you back on track again. You need to get yourself balanced. If you see there's this person sitting over here and everything is in balance around this person, so you need to go back and find out where your balance is. Balance your chakras, balance yourself again to get this energy that is it seems to have gotten away with you. It seems to be making you so angry, and because that can only lead to health problems, because you get so angry and then you don't know what to do, so it can't be really good. It seems like you know this because you've got a card of praying here and trying to heal. So you do know that you need to actually get back to spirituality again, find your center again, find that inner peace within you in order for you to heal. This is the sign of the caduceus, which is the sign of healing. So you need to get back into your spirituality, spend some time alone, get back to your center in order for you to heal from this. And maybe you will need the spiritual guidance to help you to get back into that spirituality, heal, to get yourself back again. Because, around you, people do see that this relationship is a very codependent relationship, and both of you are manipulating each other in some sort of way. You are both acting as the devil. So you are both manipulating each other, and your manipulation is coming with words. You can see you all are chained to each other, and you all are so unhappy. Maybe you all are staying in a relationship because maybe you have children. Maybe you can't move out of it because there's just no way you can actually dissolve this relationship. And so you are both manipulating each other. You are both codependent on each other, and you are both very, very unhappy as well, because you're in the relationship for the wrong reasons. And you realize that some sort of sacrifice needs to be made. You need to give up something that you hold dear to you, some sort of value that you have. So you do need to compromise or sacrifice or change the way you view things in order for something to change within this relationship. And it has to be a rather big compromise, and you are afraid to make that particular sacrifice or compromise. So, you want, you and this person, it seems, going into the future, there might be a reconciliation here. You probably will be able to solve this problem if you communicate and balance yourself. You've got Venus sitting in Libra here, so a need for balance needs to come in for the both of you in order to sort this problem out. And you probably may need to go out and spend some quality time together, because you can see this couple is together alone on the dance floor. So you need to go out and enjoy each other's company and spend some time together, maybe to cause this reconciliation to happen. And you need to realize that whatever happened in the past is a situation that's old and finished, and you need to move on into a new cycle. So whatever happened in that relationship, you need to put it behind you and move on to a new phase. This is a new moon. The eggshell is broken. You need to come out of that old feeling. You've got to have to have a rebirth, a new change within this relationship. It has to take a new direction in order for something new to come out of it. And you've got, if you do that, if you see things from a different point of view, it seems like there will be reconciliation, and there will be a point where you will reach stability and harmony and peace coming to you. So the two of you need to spend some quality time together and celebrate each other again and start off again from fresh, and see that the old has passed and that is now gone, and that is how you are going to move on into a period of stability, or into a relationship of stability, and you will have reconciliation. So you need to discuss each other and see each other and reach a balance, and also see each other as on the same intellectual level. Find the things that made you fall in love in the first place, and you need to address that and bring that out into the open, and then you will reach stability. Because you see, with that comes Moon in Cancer, which is that nurturing phase, and then you've got Venus in Libra, which is the balance phase. So once you come out of this problem, where you change completely, take a new path, see things from a new light, see that you have grown up being in this relationship, and you're not handling it in a very childish way or in the way that you used to handle it, then stability comes and reconciliation comes. So you need to actually have a good discussion, and you know, maybe going and seeking this spiritual guidance, and you know, getting back in touch with your center, yourself, and healing from it by getting in touch with your inner self is going to cause healing, and then that is the way you will be able to bridge the gap and reconcile with the person. And it seems like you do want to do that, because you know, you don't want to you want that stability, you want that commitment, but there's so much of drama that's going on at the moment. But you need to actually get somebody who is not involved in it, somebody who is that you respect on a spiritual basis, to give you that advice, rather than a counselor, it seems, because it seems like you may have more respect for, and you're more likely to listen to somebody who has spiritual guidance rather than just professional counseling. So anyway, that's what the cards seem to be advising at the moment, and I'm just going to draw some cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot, which says the 10 of emotion, which says life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you are rewarded with unconditional love. So, you know, you need to end that cycle with this 10 of emotion and get over it. You need to bring in forgiveness and understanding and kindness, and getting some spiritual advice seems to be the way to go, and the way to bring this back into your relationship and let go of that past and move away from that negativity. So it says go within as the second card. You are a very intuitive person. There are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside of you. Take the time to be quiet and reflect on the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There is no need to take action right now, but be patient with yourself. So here you are, you do need to meditate, and you need to go within, and you need to find that peaceful self within you, so that you can get away from all this drama. And the last card is positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and it's now time to shine. Brilliant ideas present themselves to you, and success is assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, and know that you're surrounded by trustworthy people, and be open to unexpected opportunities. So it seems like if you go within, center yourself, put aside all those past differences that you had, and you know, find that peace within you, everything starts to work out and everything starts going your way. But you need to actually refocus and heal. Really, you need to heal, and you need to put all the anger aside, because there's just too much of anger within these cards. Too much of anger. Okay, so I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and if it has, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.